Hey guys, today we get to start chapter 7, starting with multiplication properties of exponents. So first things first, we're going to determine if an expression is a monomial. Here's the rules for that. You cannot have any addition or subtraction. Division cannot have any variables in the bottom of a fraction. And you can't have any negative exponents. So with those rules in mind, I'm going to come over here and determine, are these monomials? So 10, yes. What I should have said at the beginning was a monomial is any combination of letters and variables with exponents being multiplied together, again, following those rules where it says no, can't have those. So 10, yes, that one works. B, no, that one does not work because of the addition sign. C and D are both yeses, because again, exponents are fine as long as they're not negative. A is no because of the addition. C is yes. Again, the only problem with division is if the variable is in the bottom. So that one's good. B. That one is quite the long one, but it does work. And 1D is a no because of the division of a variable. Alright, so here's what we're going to do today. Basically, I'm going to be given two things, like maybe x squared and x cubed, and they're going to say, hey, multiply those together. I'm going to be like, yeah, okay, I can do that. Because I know that x squared, isn't that just x times x? And x cubed is x times x times x. And if they're being multiplied together, then I have a total of 5 x's. That's just x to the 5th. But check it out. I could have done that without rewriting it all. 2 and 3 gives me that 5. So when you have variables with exponents being multiplied together, just add the exponents and you're done. So let's do some examples. One thing that I find helpful is to go ahead and write the similar things together. So like maybe the 3 and the 7, and then the y and the second y. So 3 times 7 is 21. And how many y's do I have total? 9. Now here is a common mistake that I see every year with this. They'll tell me the answer is 10y to the 9th. Do you see what's wrong? That 10. Here's what I need you to remember. Normal numbers do normal number things. Okay, remember that. Excellent chance that might come up on a homework quiz. Normal numbers do normal number things. If it says to multiply them or do an exponent, you need to multiply them or do an exponent. So let's try one maybe without rewriting it. Do the normal numbers first. What is negative 4 times negative 6? Positive 24. Now I have r's. If I have r and r to the 5th, that would be r to the 6th. Next I have x's. How many x's do you have total? Last but not least, that's going to be t to the 4th. If you're wondering how did I get that r and that t, remember if there's not an exponent written, I know that there's always an exponent of 1, even if it's unwritten. So that's how I was getting 3 plus 1 to be 4. So now, question, what if I was doing like x cubed squared? Wouldn't that be the same thing as x cubed times x cubed? And you just told me what I need to do is add those exponents, so it would be x to the 6th. Is there another way I could have gotten there? Multiply. Multiply, multiply, but be very careful that normal numbers do normal number things. We're just going to go on down to this example down here. Number 5 is already done, so if you want to look at it as a sample problem, you can. We're going to do 5b. So what I have, first what I'm going to do is take this exponent and actually distribute to everything inside the parentheses. So now I have 5 squared, x squared, squared, and y squared. And what I'm remembering is that normal numbers do normal number things, which means 5 squared is not 10, it's 25. Now I can go ahead and multiply those 2's together to get x to the 4th and y squared. Go ahead and distribute this 3 to everything you see. So 2 cubed, x cubed, y cubed cubed, and z cubed is going to give me normal numbers that do normal number things. So 2 cubed is 8. X cubed, 3 times 3 is 9. And z cubed. And last but not least, there's no exponents with this last one, so I'm just going to drop it down. And now I'm going to combine things that are the same. So 25 times 8 times 4. If you need to grab a calculator, you can. Or I noticed that 25 times 4 is 100, and 100 times 8 is 800. Use a calculator if you need to, no big deal. X to the 4th, x cubed, and a regular x. That's 4 plus 3 plus 1, which is 8. Next I need to do the y's. Y squared, y to the 9th, y. 2 plus 9 plus 1 is going to be y to the 12th. And last but not least is my z's. There's not one in the first group, that's okay. Just z cubed and z. That's going to give me 3 plus 1, which is 4, and that is my final answer.